Now, if you've been attending DPC since September, if you've been around, we have been doing these things the last Sunday of every month called community gatherings. Now we've been also doing community worship at the end of the day, okay? And now we're just calling the last Sunday of every month here at DPC is called Community Sunday, okay? So you're gonna have a small gathering in the morning, small intimate gatherings in the morning, large corporate worship in the evening, Jesus all day long. That's what you're getting on Community Sunday. But what I want to talk about specifically this morning is actually the community gathering aspect of this day. Okay, so just to make sure, if you're here and you don't understand what it is, this is what happens. The last Sunday of every single month, we do not meet here in the church like this. We break out and break up into what we have called community gatherings. Now, if that term doesn't strike home with you, maybe you need to understand it this way. We break down into little pods, little pockets, little branches, okay? Little sections of us here break down into little groups. We scatter into homes throughout the valley, and we do church in homes, and we worship Jesus all over the place, okay? It is awesome, and we love them. Now, this is still kind of a little bit new to us, all right? These community gatherings. And there have been some growing pains. There's been some moving around. But what I want to explain and share with you guys this morning is that those growing pains, we don't want them to ever go away. We want them to stay. I want to thank you guys for those of you who have been in groups that have been shuffled around. I want to thank you guys for being patient with us, understanding, rallying around, going to those new groups, and continuing to invest, because we're asking you guys to do this because we believe community gatherings, Community Sunday, can be an absolute catalyst for change in this valley. We really do believe that. We believe they can be a catalyst for growth, and that is what we want to be about. We want to be about building the kingdom of God here in the valley. So I just want to share and let you guys know that when we put you in a community gathering, I love that some of you guys love your community gatherings. I love that some people, I could tell when they got put in a new gathering, they grinded their teeth. Because they were I really loved the gathering I was in. I love that. That's the type of love we want these groups to have, but we aren't putting them together with the expectation and hope that those groups will stay like that forever. Our hope is that they will grow, multiply, and divide. We want to be about growth. That is our heart behind these. And another thing is, we're really intentional about these Sundays. These shouldn't be a Sunday off church. This should be the most churchy church thing you do in the entire month is these community gatherings. They are a mission field in your backyard. They really are. They are bringing the presence of God into your neighborhood. And I understand that some of you might have still your hesitations, your reservations, and you might not be fully convinced that community gatherings is this great idea. And you want to know what? I'll just say this. I understand, and I can understand why some of you would think that, and that's because here's one thing I know 110% is true. I know the enemy absolutely does not want community gatherings to go forward. And the reason I know this for a fact is because I look at this map every single week. I don't know if you can see, but this is a map that I created that charts out every single home in our community that's represented here at DPC. And we are going out into the valley. We are taking church across Cowichan Valley when we do community gatherings. And if once a month you would meet in the homes that you were assigned, and all you would do is pray over a 5-block radius of this valley would be changed. I know without a doubt in my mind the enemy doesn't want to see that happen. We believe in community gatherings, and I just want to reiterate, we are so excited about them once again this month. And to wrap this up on the community gatherings aspect, I just want to share one last thing, and it was forwarded to us. We got an email from a missionary couple that our church supports, and they shared something that was shared and preached at their church last Sunday. And I think it summarizes everything so well and really summarizes the heart behind community gatherings. This is a quote from their bishop, says this: Fruitfulness is the call of God on each of our lives. In Genesis 1, God says, be fruitful and multiply. In Genesis 9, God says the same thing twice to Noah. Then he says it twice again to Abraham in Genesis 17. Then Jesus' final words are a commission to multiply. Do we get the message? We are not here to make a nice church for ourselves. We are here to go out and proclaim the good news. This is our duty. This is our responsibility.